Welcome. Today we're going to be reviewing about observation. Now we've been talking about this in class, so throughout this PowerPoint we're going to review, and then also I would like you to accomplish this home activity or extension. Just like in class, we're going to talk about how we are investigators. And so today we're going to be looking at different objects and investigating them and observing them. Three things we are going to be looking for today as we observe are color, shape, and texture. So while we look at each of these, I want you to ask yourself these key questions. When it comes to color, what color is it? Is it purple, orange, pink, green, brown, blue, black, red, yellow, white, or another color? When it comes to shape, what does it look like? Is it a circle, a square, a triangle, a rectangle, or some other shape? And when it comes to texture, how does it feel? Is it bumpy, fluffy, smooth, soft, hard, rough, or another texture? Next, we're going to move on to things that you should maybe think about as you observe. If you remember in class we talked about how we can observe objects. So some things you may want to do are to be in a quiet room so you can focus on the object. We're going to use our 5 senses. So not necessarily one of them, we'll talk about that. So first I would like you to look at the object, okay, to see it, and that's how we're going to complete most of our observations. You can smell it, touch it, and hear it. And sometimes we can taste our object if it's a food, but if it's something that's not edible, let's not taste it. So we need to make sure we have our parents with us in case we have a question about whether we can taste our object or not. And then we're going to look carefully at the details, and sometimes we can use tools, but I don't know if we'll get to that today. So for this at-home extension, I would like you to look at home or outdoors in your yard and try to find 3 objects, either outside or inside. Once you have selected these 3 objects, you're going to ask yourself our 3 questions. Again, the questions are, what color is it? What's its shape? And how does it feel? So you're going to print off this chart that's below this slide, and you can fill it in as you go through. As you can see, I completed one of these activities for you. So above you can see it lists object, color, shape, texture, and extra info. So the object I selected was an orange. The color of the object was orange. The shape resembled a circle or looked like a circle. The texture was a little bumpy and rough, and then I selected for extra information that it smelled good. So you can add any information you'd like to in the extra information. But I would like you to now select 3 objects around your house and test them and observe them for these 3 main categories, and then you can also try to find some extra information about the object by looking at it, smelling it, feeling it, and doing the various activities that we talked about as you observe. Good luck, and I look forward to hearing about your experience.